Hello, my name is Catherine McNeely, and I will start off our demo by demonstrating how to compile and run our application recipe vault. So our application recipe vault is a platform to search through recipes and save them, add notes, add them to your shopping list, etc. So to start off, you want to make sure that Docker is running and in a terminal connect to MySQL. Then we're going to create the database recipe vault. Well, let's drop it. And then create the database recipe vault if it doesn't already exist. And then in our terminal in VS Code, we are going to run nvm spring boot run. Once that has finished inserting all of the recipes, you will see this statement here, CSV recipes loaded successfully, and then you can navigate to a browser and go to localhost 8080, and you're now in the application. It's important to note that due to MySQL not supporting create if exist for indexes, you have to drop and create the database each time you want to run the application, since doing create index if not exist is not supported.
Okay, hello, I'm Disha. I'm going to demo the sign up and user authentication. So if we go over here, we can register a user if they don't already have an account. And right now in our database, we have 3 registered users. So I'm going to register myself and we'll see that get added into our database. So we also have error handling. For example, if the user mistypes their email, it will say please enter a valid email address, so I'll fix that. And let's say that the user decided to enter a very short password. It has to be 8 characters for security purposes, okay? And then we can also have the user accidentally, mistype the password so it doesn't match. So we can fix that, and then we have our account. So now we have the features we can use when we have a registered account. We can also log out and we can log back in. And let me just show you right now real quick that when we registered, it is added to the database. So we have our name, our email, and then the password is hashed to maintain security. So now I'm going to log back in. And if I, type my email or password wrong, it will say incorrect email or password. If I type it right, it lets me back in.
Hi, I'm Carrie, and I'll be demoing the browse/landing page. So this is the first page you see opening the application. If you're not logged in, then you'll only see the browse button at the top. Um, so we have a little over 1,000 recipes from different cultures. So first, you'll see some recipes that are recommended for you. Then under that is the search bar, where you can search for items such as like cake. And directly under that is search filters, where you can search by category and cuisine. So let's look for desserts, like a Thai or let's see, Indian dessert. Um, so when clicking into a recipe card, you'll see the category and cuisine at the top here. And under that, you'll see buttons that allow you to um, save the recipe, which will save it here for you, and save the ingredients, which will save it here for you. And here's a note section as well, or you can add notes to specific recipes. And then underneath that will be the ingredients and then instructions.
Hi, my name is Isha Kumtikar, and I'll be demonstrating the Saved and Notes feature. The purposes of these features are to allow users to save a recipe from the website and to take notes on it. So as we can see, we're a logged in user because this feature is only available to users who are already logged in. If we go to our Save tab, we can see that we have already saved several recipes. And this information is reflected in the database. We can see that we are logged in as user number 3. Our user ID is 3. So if we look at our saved recipes, we can see that user number 3 has saved these 4 recipes, which correspond to these 4 items. And we can see that we have also made notes on, we can see that we've made notes on number 33 and 62. And we can see that these are reflected here. So we have this already saved item, and if we go to notes, we can see that he's made a note here. Or if we go to this one, we can see that there are no notes made here. And to add a new saved item with a note, we can go to the browse page, find view recipe, and hit the saved recipe button. And then we can see that this is added down here. The chocolate churros were added. And we can see this is also seen in the database. So we can see that user 3 has added 346 to their saved recipes. Additionally, we can make a note here. We can say, I love churros. And that's our new note. And we can go back into the database and see that this unique note ID was created, and our user ID for recipe number 346 has the new note in it.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I'll be demoing the shopping list feature. So basically here, there's a shopping list page, and here we could add items to the shopping list. Like for example, you need to grab some milk or some cheese. And it's basically a simple feature of a list where we could check them. Once we have those ingredients, we could always remove them. And there's also clear check items to make it easier. So for example, let's say we're browsing through a recipe, and let's say we want to check the steak Diane. And basically we don't have all these ingredients. So here there's a button to add it to a shopping list, basically. So basically once we click that, all the ingredients added to your shopping list, we could go to our shopping list and check all those ingredients we have. So basically we could check them, we could clear those clear items. And yeah, that's the basic features of a shopping list. But overall, this is our website recipe vault, and thank you for listening.